I am amazed to see two particular groups of people where large majority is fitting in one particular group and very small minority is in other group. This one group, they continuously need motivation, they want inspiration, they want lectures on focus, they want always somebody to guide them to do something. But there is another class of people where they seem to be motivated by themselves. They are very focused, they are using their life in a very effective way, they use their time in a very effective way. Now, how we see this difference? Is it that these people are born with this kind of skill or do they learn it? Hi, you are watching Decide with Sudarshan. In this video, we will be discussing about why do I need to find my purpose. We can talk many aspects regarding the purpose, but in this video I am going to highlight 4 aspects. One is motivation, work, worldview and personality. We will try to see if a person has a purpose, how his attributes will be there in this particular aspect, and if somebody lacks a purpose, what attributes he is going to show in these aspects. Let us start. The first one is motivation. We see that some people get motivated, some people motivate them. So what is that difference between somebody motivating and somebody getting motivated? Yeah, sometimes even the motivators may need motivation, that is another point. But we see that especially successful people, great CEOs or very great doctors or engineers who had been working on some serious cause, they seem to be motivated always. They don't seem to be needing any lecture on focus or time management or how to make a to-do list or schedules, etc. Yeah, they may learn some techniques, but overall their life seems to be always on a particular track. Motivation can be of two types, either external motivation or internal motivation. I remember when I was giving interviews during the placements, so always in the CV I used to write self-motivated. But do I really understand what is self-motivation? Self-motivated will be that person who has a deeper purpose in life, who has a great ambition to achieve, where that will be beneficial for him and also beneficial for the whole society. When somebody is working towards such higher cause, he doesn't need any external motivation. That's what we see. When a self-motivated person is given particular task, if he is able to see that that task is going to help or contribute in that higher purpose, he is just motivated, he will just do it. For a person who lacks a purpose or a deeper connection to see that task in connection with a higher cause, he always feel very discouraged and he needs constant motivation to work on that. If you want to be self-motivated, getting a deeper purpose in life is the key. Let us see the second aspect, work. Everybody works and everybody does hard work, working for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours in life. But what is our mentality while we are working? A person with a purpose, when he is doing hard work, yeah, that will be tough for him, but he will be happy about doing that hard work. But when a person lacks purpose, when doing hard work, he will be very frustrated. He wants it to complete as quickly as possible because he doesn't see any higher meaning in doing that hard work. If his purpose is only to get some short-term benefits, then obviously he is not going to be interested in that hard work. Another aspect of work is how we behave in the case of refreshing or doing some recreational activities, going to some scenic place or enjoying in parties or movies or other enjoyments, whatever we like. A person with purpose, when he does these refreshing activities, he becomes more rejuvenated, he becomes energetic to again come and work much more harder in the task. He feels much more joy in doing that hard work because his purpose is going to be achieved by that task. But a person who lacks purpose, when he is doing refreshing thing, he wants that refreshment to never get over. He is just fearful, oh, if it gets over then I have to go again and do the hard work. So he doesn't want to do that. When he is doing hard work, he gets thoughts of refreshment. But a person with purpose, when he is doing hard work, he forgets about the whole world. He is so absorbed in that aspect. Even this third aspect of absorption is a very good criteria to see whether we are able to see the deeper connection in that activity or not. Let us go to the third aspect, worldview. What about worldview? A person with purpose is always having a very positive outlook to the life. He has a great hope for his bright future. Nowadays there are so many suicides are being increased. There can be many reasons, but one of the prominent reasons is they don't have any deeper purpose in life to achieve. When some small goal which they kept, either to achieve some girlfriend or some particular marks in exam or some name or some fame, some immediate short benefit if they are working for, if that gets shattered, oh, they also get shattered. That's the time their mind forces them to commit suicide. I'm not saying if a person lacks purpose he will commit suicide, but if a person lacks purpose, he cannot be very hopeful about the future. He will be always in fear, because world is naturally a place of many problems. Yeah, we are advancing in science, we are advancing in many aspects in the medical field. At the same time, world is giving us newer problems. But a person who finds a serious problem in the world and is working towards solving it, he may not be able to do a very big contribution, a big or a small contribution, that is all right. But when he sees his work in connection with, or his activities in connection with that purpose, then he sees that he is bringing a positive change in the world. He is affecting the world for a betterment. That's the time he gets that satisfaction and he has that worldview, that world, the future is going to be much better. But a person who lacks purpose, he doesn't see much happiness. And the fourth aspect, personality. The person with purpose, he will be exuberating energy. He will be so enthusiastic in his life. He is so happy about the current work he is doing. And when somebody meets that personality, we become so motivated. We all remember some instances where we hear somebody's life story, somebody's work, and we feel so inspired. Oh, I also want to try something like that. So a person with a deeper purpose and seriously working towards that, he will be an inspirer of many lives. But a person who lacks purpose, he will be very negative in the life, and he is not having a good prospects even at his current workplace. He is not very positive about that. He may be earning money, but his mentality is something bad is happening at his work. And when somebody meets him, they also get some negative vibes from him. They also doesn't get any inspiration to do something serious in life. A person lacking purpose, he is like somehow just get it done. and his life will not be a inspiration for what about others' lives. Even in his own family, people may not be taking inspiration from him. Just to give an example, world is full of many examples, but very prominent example is that of Elon Musk, because we all of us know about him. That's why I'm taking this example. Now he got a serious purpose in life, that to bring technology to such a way, especially the advanced technology of robotics and rocket science, etc., it becomes a part of day-to-day life of people. So he is seriously working towards that purpose. So he brought out Tesla. Now he is already launched SpaceX rockets. Now recently he also freed the bird. So we will get to see what he is going to do with that. But in his life, if you can see, is he motivated? You can see, when difficulties come in his life, don't think that he is facing small difficulties. Generally a person is leading small life will have small difficulties. Now because he is leading a very big life, the difficulties which come are also much beyond our imagination. There was in 2007-2008, there was a time where his whole company was about to get shut down. Cash was just flowing like water. And he was seriously affected by that. But he worked very hard and tried to come above that, and he succeeded. Yes, when problems come, does he get disappointed? He gets affected, but he doesn't get disappointed. He doesn't get discouraged. Because his purpose is very high. Yeah, if somebody is aiming at stars, sometimes he will fail. But because his purpose is very high, if one route fails, then he will take a different route and go towards the purpose. And what about his work style? He is so hardworking. He even sleeps in his factories. But do you think he is not happy about his hard work? He is very happy. Yeah, he gets money, but more than money, the more inner motivation he gets is by going towards little by little towards his purpose. And what about his worldview? If you hear his interviews and all, he is very positive about the future we are meant for. In fact, the whole space exploration, going to Mars and moon, etc. So he is having that kind of purpose. And his personality, you just hear his talks, you will be so inspired to do something. He may not be a great orator, yeah, that everybody agrees, but when he speaks, what he is doing, how he sees things and how he is approaching that, people are just caught by his understandings, his way of looking at things. Recently on LinkedIn and other places, one person is very famous. He is walking 21,000 kilometers just to bring awareness of blood. Now here comes the point, is it that every one of us will be connected to only one particular purpose? No, it's not necessary. In future videos we will be talking in more detail, but in short, all of us, according to our own life journey, some purposes will become very prominent in our life. If you can take that particular purpose and work towards it, that is that is going to give us that happiness. It's not necessary that every one of us have the same kind of purpose. We'll have different purposes. But if you have that kind of driving inner push to go towards your purpose, that is the time you will experience a great self-motivation, a great attitude towards work and hard work, and you will have a great positive worldview, and your personality will be just affecting so many lives. People will be so positively affected by your life journey and your whole personality. So in conclusion, if we want to be like that a person, if we want to lead life like this, then it is a high time we need to find our purpose. So many people are just going on in life just like a machine. If it is charged, it will work. If it is not charged, it will not work. Similarly, people, when they get motivation, they will do. When they don't get motivation, they don't do. Or when they feel good, they will do. When they don't feel good, they don't do. It's like just flowing with the situation. But if you want to get meaning in life, if you want to move from being a machine to a meaning, that journey happens when you shift your focus from a short term activities to a higher purpose in life, higher cause in life. That is the time you move from machine to meaning. That's all for today's video. I hope all of us at least got some kind of idea that how we need to be focused in trying to find our purpose, because that is what is going to drive us for whole life. Thank you very much for watching. I am Sudarshan V. In future videos we will be discussing about other aspects of the purpose in detail. So till then, take care, bye bye, we'll meet in another video. Thank you.